So as we load in here, timestamps if you want to skip to the end just to see the settings for this world. But yeah, I'm just looking around for for Nightstar Sand. I think I've picked up two in the last 5 in-game days of me trying to look for it, and I am so. If you don't want to skip to the end and just see the settings, basically I made things easier for myself so I can explore the actual 1.0 update. That's all I'm going to all I really can say. But as I walk around, yeah, I don't see a thing. So now, yes, of course, you do have to go to Faybreak Island, where apparently there's a lot more. But yeah, I haven't been there yet. So I guess I could try doing it during this night if I can. Actually, I don't even know. So I'm just going to walk around, keep an eye on the screen while I actually look somewhere else. So as I just walk around, I mean, there's not really much else to do. I think I'll just sprint forward just to see, but yeah, let me check a thing. So I'm typing a thing on the side here. Even though I probably won't make it in time, but let me just make sure. And I actually, if I wasn't watching, I probably looked past it. But it's a very obvious glowing spot on the ground for those who don't know what I'm looking for. And it's essentially a material that I need to help make certain items. Again, if I'm going to try and not spoil things. Now that being said, I just realized that as I'm walking all the way down here, unless I make another base location just for fast teleporting, I can't fast travel. So whoops. But I mean, I'll just walk through because yeah, I'm just taking a look over here and just making sure. Coordinates, please. Yeah, -800 pretty much, which is all the way over here. So just making sure. But if I were to add something just for the sake of putting things in, I'll put that marker there, and then if I don't find anything by the time I reach the next fast travel location, I'll fast travel and try to make it before the night comes back. But if it doesn't, just letting you know, I'm looking over here, and if I'm just I could just be unlucky too. There are a few explanations by players all around, because I didn't try to look up anything from 1.0, but in this particular instance, I will. I think it's the only thing I've really looked up so far. And then, yeah, as you can see the top left-hand side, I'm level 60 plus with the time I had. Again, you'll see at the end of the video how many days. I think it's like sub 200 days, but it would be a lot longer if I were, I do have like pretty much double experience gain on myself. So it's easy settings, however, with certain settings flipped the other way. I don't think I saw a single Nightstar Sand spot on the ground. So as I have to now go over here, down to the southwest part of the map to go towards Faybreak Island, we'll take a look and see if I can find anything. But if I can't, again, just gonna make this video short for at least your sake, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So, if anything else, it should be along this coast. I'm wondering how far I can see it, because I think my view distance settings are medium-ish. Oh my goodness, no, swim. So, yeah, we're gonna find out. I have not been fishing very often. In fact, I don't think I've even upgraded my rod. That's how, I mean, I can show you the technology tree at the end as well. But, yeah, we're gonna use this night to try and look for Nightstar Sand. I do not find anything, so, I do not see anything, so we'll go as far as we can. But if I can't see anything, then I guess I can't see anything. Otherwise, some background information as we continue on an autopilot here. Dynawesome is pretty much one of the my favorite pal for the moment, and just in general, because it was something that if you haven't seen my short, I spent a long time trying to fight. This one would have been, and because we have pal DNA, we can now transfer them across worlds in a way. So, as I fail to climb this piece of rock, yeah, I think it's Dynawesome, and then right after that, if I were to show you there, based on the icon, you could have seen it earlier, Jormuntide Ignis, that came from an egg, and I think these are the main two. I know I crossed DNA for other pals and brought them to this world from my old one long time ago. It's pretty much the same exact world you saw in my old Palworld videos. Oh my goodness, I am dropping off this cliff, but yeah, otherwise, I think these two are my main pals for the moment. And then I just have Zoe, just because Zoe. So, yeah, not really much else to say on that front. Can I reach this before daybreak? Let's find out. Didn't I put an icon down? No, I probably can't see it yet on the top navigation. So, without further ado, yes, I do have a flying pal as well. Wrong one. So, a wrong hotkey. And down we go. Just so I can fly over the ocean without spending any energy. And, yeah, we're not losing all my stamina. Did I catch this pal? I guess I didn't. You know what? Let's just do this while we're here. Might as well. Daybreak is coming anyway, so... What do I have? Okay, I do have the Ring of Mercy on, so... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. But, otherwise... we'll head to it. We'll head towards Faybreak Island anyway. I should probably just unlock these, if for no other reason than the technology points. But yeah, it's a trial for me just to try and find these things. I should be catching a lot of these pals, but let me just focus for a moment here. Am I even going the right way? I am kind of going the right way, but not really. But yeah, as we continue moving, there's no auto move forward, so I will just do this. But again, just more background stuff. So again, a lot of my pals that you see pretty much on screen, save for this Van Worm Christ, I think it's really just this Van Worm Christ, are pals that I've brought over from my old world with DNA. And then obviously Zoe and Grisbold, but Zoe and Grisbold was an addition that was added, I think, after the version I was playing. I don't actually remember what version it was. I want to say it was like 0.4, 0.3, which I'm fairly certain Zoe and Grisbold were not recruitable in normal ways. You could bug them out, but hey, turns out yeah, we really wanted to see Zoe and Grisbold. So that being said, and then also Zoe and Grisbold do fill a niche in my party. I did catch the regular Grisbold. I mean, that's required to get Zoe's sphere anyway, but hey. And then the Mamarest is primarily for just mining or trying to mine. However, at this point, I mean, I just have it just to have it. I really should replace it with something else. I think the Van Worm Christ, funny enough, wasn't actually for flying at first. I caught this before the regular Van Worm. However, I obviously rode the Van Worm before the Van Worm Ice version because I forgot to completely unlock flying. I instead took it for its passive, and I think the Christ has like an extra 5 or 10% on weak points. Let me actually check that. So, in case anyone's interested in Palworld stuff, yeah, 30%, and the regular Van Worm is 20%, so I just take that in case I need to. I have done a few newer things between the version I played and the 1.0 here, but hey, also there are quite a bit of... I mean, technically I'm at level, but my pals are obviously not at level. So as I jump off this Van Worm, no! Wanted to jump off so I can be higher on this cliff. We'll try to find the nearest teleport point. And then I have to end this, and then I'll end this video. But, or actually show you the very beginning. So, sadness. Wow, really? I mean, you can see things at a distance. I really should just make use of that, but... at the same time, will I find something? It'll show up on the upper navigation as well if there is a tower that I can interact with. Otherwise, I mean, I guess we just sit here for the moment. So, as you can see from my missions, I am on the 4th tower, maybe 5th. I think it's 5th. This is the 5th. Research, basically, but. I can do it right now. I'm just trying to upgrade my tiers of weapons. Again, I'll show you the technology tree in a bit. But before that, yeah, let me just focus on finding a place. No! Actually trying to ride you. I could actually mine these, but... yeah, just trying to find a tower. We found one. My next question is, am I going to find any Nightstar Sand after this recording? I guess... that's going to be the interesting thing to note. So as my Van Worm drops to the ground because it's out of stamina, I will climb this cliff and teleport back to base. Show you the base as well. Might as well. Not really too bad. That's the wrong one. I can't even ride this one yet. So Dynasum. And I think I have a Mamarist saddle as well. But obviously the Dynasum is faster here, so we're just going to run through. And hopefully nothing hits me in the face. I like the shield design in Palworld. Gameplay wise, take one hit, no matter how much damage it is, it'll only affect the shield. That's not, I mean, it's not like it came out of nowhere. I'm sure that's from something, but it's a good choice because it does reward good gameplay, I feel. Like if you only get hit once because maybe you rolled into a tree, which is a very specific example I used, then yeah, if as long as you can dodge most attacks correctly, then you will get your shield back, or dodge every attack until your shield respawns. But as we actually transport back to base, yes, I'm still using the one over at the beach here. I just kind of used my memories to make a base somewhere, although I really should move bases. There's a second one that I think is coal and sulfur, and obviously right here, as you can see, we're making plasteel. So yeah, but without further ado, again, just to show where I'm at, I don't need to pause anywhere here. Just literally show you the current level and all the unlocks. I did save on technology points until I just bought a whole bunch, knowing that I have to stop. I think I'm actually just gonna focus on everything up until Hexalite, because obviously I can't make these without lots of plasteel, although you see that I've made like one computer and one other thing. But yeah, without further ado, also just not doing submissions. Again, my experience gain is a lot faster, so as I show you this really quickly as the next timestamp, yeah, this is the world I'm going with. If you want to see more, you feel free to let me know. Otherwise, just to show you the world settings here, yeah, it's custom. So pretty much the, what do we call it, casual, with I think 1 or 2 hard mode settings. So never mind, my experience rate was 1. I thought it was 1.2 or 1.3. Never mind. I really should have changed this. So I would have put it like this. And then I think everything else was pretty much the same, except for a few things in here. I know I'm not on a few things here and there. And by that, I mean, you know, don't drop everything. I think I increased the number of work pals at the base. Oh my goodness, I have to set this again, I realized. And yeah, if nothing else, just to change the settings now. So fast travel and no restrictions, allow genetic data from global palbox, and same thing for reconstructing them. And then I think just like the time to incubate massive egg is 0. So these are the things I'm doing just to kind of speed up, expedite my stuff. If I want to play a more gameplay or challenge focused run, I would indeed proceed to do a thing. I'm going crazy. Anyway, yes, and what I could do is increase the night times or slow down nighttime so that I have more nighttime time to look for Nightstar Sand. But I'm just gonna set it like this for now. So yeah, nothing really much else to say. But yeah, without further ado, I know everyone's playing Palworld. I'm just gonna do my own homework when the time comes, just because I'm interested. And yeah, nothing else much to say. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.